Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're gonna continue the topic that we started last time, which is 10 problems that can be turned into big opportunities in Africa. Yes, so last time we did 5, so today we're gonna continue from where we ended last time. So yeah, let's get started. So problem number 6 is gonna be transport. Yes, so back home is so exciting, yes, to travel around, but it is exciting when you grew up there. And sometimes even if you grew up there, it can be really overwhelming. Yes, yes. In the exciting part, I can say like in my country, we have what we call taxi velo, where you just sit. It's just like taxi bicycle. You just sit behind and then somebody rides a bicycle and then you go where you wanna go. Or we have taxi moto, which is like taxi motorbike, something like that. Motorbike taxi. I don't know how to translate it. Yes. Yes, so it's exciting, but it's also overwhelming and so dangerous. So we're gonna start by, let's talk about normal taxis. Yes, it's so hard to travel around my country. Let me say my country first, because I haven't yet been in many African countries. So in a few where I've been, I've noticed that when you're taking a taxi, you always have to bargain with the taxi driver. Like, I have this, I'm going here, so I can give you this, I can give you that. But I feel like that's not right. It's not supposed to be like that. If it's clear and it's also safe. When it's clear, it's also safe, because I feel like in developed countries they have like Uber, they have Didi, where they know a specific place where they're gonna take you and how much you're gonna pay. Yes, which we don't have back home. I heard that there is this company back home that started to do that. That's amazing. Yes, and yeah, I hope others too can start and develop that market. Yes, and I know it can be really challenging. Yeah, like, because first of all, we don't use Google Maps. Addresses are not well given or well known. We can be a little bit challenging, but yeah, I do believe in you guys, and I know that we can always come up with solutions. Yes, so that's for people who have money. What about for people who have low income, who can't take those taxis? They have the public transport. Yeah, buses. Yes, because that's what we use. We don't have the metro. Actually, I always feel like we don't need the metro, because I don't know, for other countries they need the metro, but as we don't need the metro because our country is very small, that one has to be done by the country. Yes, but I feel like, yeah, maybe we can. Who knows? Somebody out there, maybe they have enough money to come and install that in the country and talk with the government how it can be solved, or how they can manage that. But let's talk about what we have already. Buses. Oh my god, talking about buses, it's really traumatizing to travel by bus in my country if you're not used to it. For me, I love it because that's the perfect time for you to see how people are living, because the buses are for middle class and lower middle class, or poor, like low class. So you have the time to meet people and to see people how they are struggling. It's also a time for you to get ideas of what you can do to improve people's life. Yes, but it's really dangerous. The buses are so old. Sometimes when they want to start the buses, they don't use the key. They just use cables that they put together, and then boom, yeah, it works. But I feel like it can be improved. As we have bus agencies that goes in the countryside, why not creating bus agencies that works inside the city, and create nice bus stops, and create like a system of how people can pay you, and a system that can make people's life much more easier. Yes. And yeah, or come out with other things that can help to improve the public transportation in cities. About the transport from one province to another, yeah, like from personal experience in my country, it's better because we have a small country, so we don't really need a lot to travel. A bus or a car, it's enough for you to go from one city to another. Yes. So yeah, it's much more easier because we have these agencies where you can go and buy a ticket, and yeah, they always respect the number of the people, and also the buses are clean and other stuff. So that's really great. But they're a little bit expensive comparing to the small taxis or other buses that they go in the countryside. But it really worth to pay the price. Yes, we have that chance of having a good traveling experience from one province to another because we have a small country. So I was watching this documentary. It was talking about how people cross the Congo River from one province to another. It was really traumatizing to see how people risk their lives to travel from one province to another. And some of them were just sitting, you know, at like on the edge where you see that they're gonna fall in the river. It was really traumatizing even to watch that documentary. I know it comes with a lot of challenges because there were, like, I remember the captain said that the map that he's using was made a long time ago and that the river changed. So sometimes you don't know, you can just, you know, crash on something and you don't know that it's there. So yes, so I know all of those challenges are there, but we have to solve that problem. If we don't solve it, nobody gonna solve it. So yeah, let's, you know, if you wanna invest in the transport business, think about it, make a research and see how you can solve problems, not only make money, quick money, and that's it. It will be better if you can really solve a problem. About the merchandise transport, it's also another challenge because yes, the trucks are there, but most of them are old. If they're not old, you won't even know how to get one. Yeah, because it's not there on the internet where you can just go search and find the truck and track the truck like how they do here when you send things from one city to another or one country to another. You can always track and see where it is. So I feel like if you can invest and make it clear and advertise so people can know, that would be great. It can also be another good business. Yeah, though maybe we have just to improve. We have to think about how to improve our old ways of doing things and go with this actual world, how it works, and the internet is the part of it. And I feel like our transport is not yet on the internet, so we have to try to use internet. So, or you can also come up with your own ideas. This is what I think, but you can also come up with your own ideas. And yeah, it's a really huge market to be really exploited and generate a lot of money. So yeah, go and do it. And I know all of this is so challenging and so complex. Yes, because it involves the roads that have to be done by the government, or a lot of things, corruption and other stuff. But I do feel like we don't have to stop dreaming and wanting to improve stuff, because this is our Africa, and it's for us to do what it takes to make our brothers and sisters' lives better. Yes. So now let's go on number 7. So number 7. Electricity. Did you know that more than 500 million of people in Africa, they don't have electricity? Yes, and even in a big country like Nigeria or Ethiopia, those big countries, they all have more than 60 million of people who don't have electricity. And in my country, only 11% of the whole population have electricity. That's a small number of people who has access to the electricity. And electricity is everything. When there is electricity, it can make it easier for business to grow, and yeah, because there is production and what goes with production, and and so on. And we also have this thing that they cut electricity. I don't know in your country, but in my country they always cut electricity, and it's something that is normal. So when you live in a country where the electricity is always there, you take it for granted. Yes, but this doesn't happen in all the countries. In some countries, if you have that if you're so lucky to have the electricity, they can still cut it whenever they want. So yeah, so that's a problem that have to be solved. Yes, so there is many ways to create electricity. Even some crazy ways have been starting to be used in the world, like bodies heat, where they, as some news, like I was reading some news and they were saying like in UK now they use they collect the body heat from the metro, and they use it to keep their houses warm. Or the floor heat, when in the nightclub when people are dancing, they also collect that heat. Or even the solar, like energy from whatever planet, I don't know, but that's so crazy. And we're not there yet. We have most of in African countries, they only use electricity from water. And yeah, we can develop other type like biogas or solar energy. And we're so lucky that because we have the sun the whole year. Yeah, most of the African countries have the sun the whole year. So yeah, solar energy and so on. But I know it can be challenging because I don't know in other countries, but my country, some stuff that are done by the government, like water, electricity, sugar, and beer, they belong to the government. And you want to start your own company that does those 4 products, it can be really, really challenging. So yeah, that's another obstacle, that I have in my country. And I also think that maybe it can be the same problem in your country, but let's keep on dreaming and trying. Maybe things might change in the future. And yeah, if we don't do it, who's gonna do it then? Problem number 8, the different energies that we use in our daily life, especially biomass like charcoal. So yes, I don't know in your country, but in my country, most of the people, they use charcoal when they are cooking, or just firewood. Yeah, which is bad for the environment because we cut a lot of trees each year. While we can use biogas and transform what we eat, the trash that we produce at home, in a good energy that can help us to cook. Yes, I think that biogas is one of the best businesses that can be done in Africa, because we need to replace charcoal with another energy. We don't have enough trees anymore, and we don't have to keep on cutting trees. So, and people need to cook every single day. So imagine what you can make with biogas if you produce biogas and sell it to the people. Or I feel like with biogas there is different ways. Either you can make the digesters and sell it to people, or you can produce your own biogas and sell it, or you can also sell your technique, how you do things, and help them to build what they need to produce biogas. So I do believe that biogas is a really huge business in Africa. It can solve 2 problems. What are you waiting for? Go invest in biogas or other renewable energy that can be used in households. Yes, and improve people's life. Yes. Problem number 9, water. Did you know that in Africa 1 on 7 children, they die before 5 years because of lack of clean water? And more than 60% of rural villages, they don't have access to clean water. Yeah, that's so sad, right? So so that's where you can be there and help them to get clean water. I know it can be a little bit complex because sometimes the water business is most of the time is done by the government. Like in my country, if you want to do the water business, it can be a little bit tricky. I don't know if they can let you do that, but if it's also hard in your country like it is in my country because of the political issues, you can create NGOs that can bring water to the populations and try to get money and also solve a problem. NGOs, it can be a good business too. Yeah, you just don't have to, you know, you don't have to like to rob people and use all the money that they give to you for yourself and keep it for yourself. Yeah, you have to use it to do what you promised that you're gonna do. But yeah, also think about how you can grow also as a person. Yes. Number 10, trash. Yes, trash. So trash is a huge problem in Africa. Yes, because we always leave it to the government and say, oh, the government has to do this, the government has to solve this, the government has to solve that. Yes, so there are a lot of businesses that can be created from trash, like plastic recycling, paper recycling, metal recycling, and all tires recycling, glass recycling. You can also recycle wood, textiles, and fabrics. And we don't have also to forget composting and also biogas. Yes, you know, all of those are businesses that can be created from trash. Yes. So, and you can solve a big problem that we have in Africa. Yes. And it can help us to, you know, to have clean cities, clean towns. So those are 10 problems that can be turned into big opportunities in Africa. Yes. Before I end this video, I want to thank you, all of you, for watching, and also I want to thank the people who left a comment on my previous message. Thank you, Dan. I really appreciate your comment, and it's really constructive. And yeah, thank you. And thank you to Jalo. Yes, and you're really right. Yeah, the problem is the leadership. Yes, but Africa is ours, and if we don't do anything, nobody gonna do it. Let's work, and you know, let's do everything we can to, you know, to help our brothers and sisters. Let's do everything we can to raise up our Africa. We don't have to lose hope, because wherever we go, Africa is home, and Africa, that's where we belong. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And see you on Friday with another one. Till then, take care. Goodbye.